there was a man named Ezekiel, a priest turned prophet. He walked with the weight of heaven in his heart, and the sorrow of exile in his bones. Far from his homeland, he sat by the river Chebar, when the Lord took hold of him. The Spirit lifted him high and set him down in a valley, silent, endless, desolate. Dry bones lay scattered across the earth like forgotten dreams. Then a voice, ancient and strong, asked, "Son of man, can these bones live?" Ezekiel whispered, "O Lord, only you know." "Prophesy to these bones," the Lord said. "Say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord." And Ezekiel obeyed. As he spoke, a tremble ran through the dust. The bones began to move, rattling, twisting, joining, bone to bone, tendons, flesh, skin. But they were still lifeless. Then God said, "Call the wind. Say, breathe into these slain." And breath entered them, and they stood, a vast army. "These bones," said the Lord, "are the house of Israel. They say, 'Our hope is lost.' But I will open your graves. I will bring you home." God told Ezekiel, "Take 2 sticks, one for Judah, one for Joseph. Join them in your hand, one people, one king." And the promise rang, "No more division, no more idols. My servant David shall be king over them," the Lord declared. "One shepherd for all. They shall walk in my statutes." He was speaking of the Messiah to come. God promised, "I will make a covenant of peace. My dwelling shall be with them forever. They would never again be alone." Then the vision darkened. A storm gathered, and from the distant north came Gog, prince of a distant land. He rose with armies like clouds, ready for war. Gog marched against the peaceful land, but the Lord, in fury, spoke through earthquake, plague, and fire. The enemies of God would fall, not by sword, but by his own hand. The battlefield fell silent, and the Lord summoned the birds of the air, saying, "Come, gather for my sacrifice, feast on the fallen kings." "7 months passed. The people of Israel buried the bones of war, purging the land of the past. The hand of the Lord came again, and Ezekiel was shown a mountain, tall and radiant. Upon it stood a new temple, perfect in design, sacred in spirit. With angelic guidance, Ezekiel walked the courts, every measurement exact, every gate open to the east, where the glory would return. Suddenly, light, brighter than flame, burst from the east, and the glory of the Lord entered the temple, just as he had once left it. From the inner court came a voice, declaring his presence, his peace, his promise. "This is the place of my throne. From beneath the temple flowed water, small at first, then mighty. It rushed eastward, bringing life to the Dead Sea. Wherever it flowed, things lived again. On its banks grew trees with fruit each month, and leaves that healed the nations. A picture of Eden reborn. The city had 12 gates, one for each tribe of Israel, north, south, east, west, each name remembered, each people restored. The city was no longer called Zion or Jerusalem alone. It had a new name, Yahweh Shammah. The Lord is there. The story began with exile and dry bones, but now it ends in hope, life, and glory. God kept his promise. In tribulation, God does not abandon his people. Through judgment and restoration, he brings them back, not just to a land, but to himself. No matter how dry the bones, God can breathe life again.